I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Mad Mo King Clutch here, and today, guys, we are gonna be I'm gonna be giving you guys my picks for the week 9 of the 2016 NFL schedule. So hopefully, I can get a few more right than I did last week. So let's dive right into this, guys. This should be some pretty good games this week. But anyways, guys, let's get right into it. So for Thursday night, for tonight, we do have the Falcons at the Buccaneers. For that game, I will have to go with the Falcons just for the fact that, the Falcons, they should have been, their record should be higher than what it is as of now, because they got gypped out of that Seattle game and the game after that. It just kind of sucks for them. But they are playing the Bucs. The Bucs will be promising in a few years with Jameis Winston and all that kind of stuff. But for that pick, I will have to go with the Falcons. Up next, we have the Lions and the Vikings. This, honestly, it's going to be a tough pick because the Vikings just are coming off the first loss of the season last week to the Eagles. And the Lions have been doing pretty good lately, but I'm just going to have to go with the Lions on this one, guys. They're my hometown team. Got to go with them there. Next, we got the Steelers and Ravens. Now, this should be a good game. But for this game, I will have to go with the Steelers just because I don't know if Ben is still hurt, but the Steelers just are consistently a decent team. The Ravens are good, and then they're bad. They're not really consistent. They're either extremely good usually one season and then not very good the next. But Joe Flacco is an amazing quarterback. For that pick, I do have to go with the Steelers there. Next up, we got the Jets and the Dolphins. That will honestly be a very good defensive battle there, honestly, for this one. I'm just going to have to go with the Jets. I have no idea, honestly, who's going to win that game. It will probably be a close game. I don't really know much about either of those teams. I know the Dolphins have Sue, and then the Jets have, Muhammad Wilkerson, and they're all very good over there. But next up, we got the hardest pick of the whole thing. We got the Cowboys and the Browns, guys. This is going to be a whole thing, but a really good game. You know that. The Cowboys are just going to beat them probably 47-0. But yeah, I got to go with the Cowboys on that one because the Browns, are 0-8, and the Cowboys are 6-1 or whatever. Next up, we got the Jaguars and the Chiefs. Now, honestly, the Jaguars have been playing pretty good this year. That's quite surprising. But for that game, I will have to go with the Chiefs there, just because I trust the Chiefs more than I do the Jaguars. But next up, we got the Eagles and the Giants, which is honestly probably one of the harder picks to make this week. The Panthers just came off that big win against the Cardinals. I picked the Cardinals last week. I assumed the Cardinals were going to beat the Panthers there. But, the Eagles and the Giants. For the Eagles and the Giants, the Eagles played really good. The Eagles just beat the Vikings last week, and that was a big turnaround. They had been losing 3 games in a row. So, and the Giants have, I can't remember if the Giants beat the Rams or not, but that was a really close game. But for that, I got to go with the Giants. I just prefer the Giants, honestly, and the Eagles, I don't know. The next one, we got the Panthers and the Rams. Now, the Panthers, like I said a few minutes ago, the Panthers just came off that big win against the Cardinals there. That was a good, interesting game. And, I got it, and then they put in the Rams. The Rams have played somewhat decent, but the Rams, they can't keep it together. And, honestly, I was surprised. The Panthers started off 1-5, and they beat the Cardinals. Realistically, the Cardinals should have beat them. That's who I picked to win, and I just assumed, the Panthers have not been playing good lately, that the Cardinals would come up with a W there. But for that game, I will have to go with the Panthers there, guys. That should be a pretty entertaining game. Hopefully, Cam make some good highlight plays. Next up, we got the Saints and the 49ers. For that game, I don't even know if Kaepernick plays anymore. I don't know. It was for that 1 week where he was starting for a day or something. I don't know. But Drew Brees has always been pretty solid. He's been an extremely solid quarterback. But for that game, I will have to go with the Saints. Hopefully the Saints can get a few more W's. I kind of do like the Saints, except for, the stuff with their defensive coordinator a few years ago paying the players extra to hurt them or something. Next up, we got the Titans with Marcus Mariota and the Chargers with Phillip Rivers. For that game, I will have to go with the Chargers there just because Phillip Rivers, is pretty solid. He's usually pretty decent. And then Marcus Mariota, I honestly feel like he'll be a very good quarterback in years to come when he gets his fundamentals a little bit and he gets on a better team. Next up, we got the Colts and the Packers. This is also a really hard pick because the Packers and Colts, realistically, they should be playing a lot better than they have. And it's just been kind of a disappointing season. I know Andrew Luck's been playing pretty good. There's been good... he's had good passing stats and stuff like that. And then Aaron Rodgers he's usually pretty good, but he's been a little down and out lately, and it's just not been working in his favor. But for that game, I will have to go with the Colts. That game's honestly one of the harder ones to pick. But next up, we got the Raiders and the Broncos. Now, guys, the Broncos, okay, they don't have anyone this year. They have some people. The defense is good, but they don't got anyone on offense. They have receivers, but they don't have a quarterback. So that does kind of stink there. And then the Raiders got Derek Carr. Derek Carr is going to be good if he plays at the level he should play at. But for that game, I do got to go with the Broncos. Hopefully their defense can come in the clutch and get the W against the Raiders there. Next up, for the Monday night game, we have the Bills at the Seahawks, guys. Now, the Bills, honestly, the Bills seem like they always have a good defensive team. But, you know, the Seahawks always are pretty good. They got a good defense and a good offense there. But so for that game, I'll have to go with the Seahawks just for the fact that Russell Wilson's pretty good, and all of them over there are pretty decent. But anyways, guys, this has been my Week 9 NFL picks. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the picks. Hopefully they weren't too oddball also, and that you guys enjoy the Russell Westbrook and KD playing each other tonight also. Hopefully, you know, maybe Russell will dunk on KD just, you know, to get some revenge back. I don't know. But anyways, guys, this has been Madden Looking Clutch here. Hopefully you guys did somewhat agree with my picks here for Week 9. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Peace out, guys. Thanks.
We'll be right back.